The reigning king of Paris and brand new 2024 US SX champion, Jett will be in Paris on November 16th and 17th to defend his crown. He will of course be accompanied by his brother Hunter, double US champion last year and runner-up to Jett in Paris. The factory Hondas will obviously be there. A party not to be missed. Jett Lawrence's statistics are simply sensational. Already in 2023, having barely arrived in the premier category after his multi-titles acquired in 25-0, he is having a fantastic perfect outdoor season. A short detour to Paris to win his first crown at the end of 2023, and here he is, starting in SX 450 2024, barely destabilized by a few muddy SX, who finishes champion with 8 victories, twice as many as his immediate follower. If the big brother Hunter has had a less successful year in 2024 so far, notably due to an injury which has weakened him for a long time, he gained momentum at the end of the season, finishing twice on the podium, notably in Denver at the penultimate event in the wheel of his winning brother, a performance which leaves no doubt about Hunter's true potential in SX 450. To come and admire them and see them compete against a fine selection of other big names from the American Championship, only one thing to do: get your ticket for the weekend of November 16th and 17th at the Paris La Défense Arena. For a top athlete, everyone knows that it is important to be able, at least once in a while, to play at home. For almost 2 seasons now, Tom Vialle has been lining up weekend after weekend on the tracks of the USA Supercross Championship in American stadiums. He has had time to get used to this change of scenery, but nothing beats the pleasure of coming home. On November 16th and 17th, that's exactly what he will do for the 41st edition of our Supercross at the Paris La Défense Arena. Last year, the double MX2 world champion had already made his first outing in Paris, a month after his triumph at the MX des Nations in Ernay. But the pleasure of finding an audience committed to his cause could not obscure the fact that the KTM official was not yet completely on his plate when it came to Supercross, and that he had therefore nothing could be done to thwart the domination of Joe Shimoda. Cooper Webb will be there. First big and excellent news from the 2024 grid for the Paris Supercross. The double US SX champion and co-holder of the red plate at 4 events in the final of the exciting current championship, we have of course named Cooper Webb, confirms to us his coming to Paris on November 16th and 17th at Paris. Cooper Webb is definitely the pitbull of SX US. He never gives up. Already last year, he was in the battle for the title with a few events remaining before an ordinary fall turned into a head injury. Visibly much more comfortable this year aboard his official Monsterenergy Yamaha Star Racing, with already 4 victories in his bag. This news is all the more exciting as it precedes the imminent return to Paris of a certain duo of brothers who dominated the 2024 edition. In other words, the best protagonists of the American season will also be those of the Paris Supercross. If you want to position yourself in the best places for this new clash of titans in Paris, there is no time to lose.